history tonight. The first father-son duo to play together in an NBA game.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the NBA records that will stand the test of time.
A long three as Curry holds the record.
Number 10, season free throw percentage, Jose Calderon. Free throws may look easy given that they're taken when play and game time has been stopped, but they are difficult to execute well.
How easy does this look? 15 feet from the basket, no one guarding you, all the time in the world to shoot a free throw. An easy thing in the NBA? Not so much. But Jose Calderon, he's one of the best ever in the game.
To be considered a good free throw shooter, a player should make at least 80% of them. In the 2008-2009 season, Jose Calderon had a wild free throw percentage of 98.05%.
It's just always the same thing, so you just gotta do it. You just practice it. It's not a big deal.
Incredibly, he only missed 3 free throws out of 154 attempts. The closest percentages achieved since 1946 vary between 93 and 95%. Basically, for someone to surpass Calderon, they would have to pretty much hit everything.
Does it bother you to talk about it?
No, I don't think about it. I just shoot midfielders. I gotta make it. That's my job. So.
Number 9, most rebounds in a season, Wilt Chamberlain. Even though he's been out of the league since 1973, the man still holds a bunch of records. When we say he was a dominating player in the NBA, we mean he was dominating. One area of the game where he was a force to be reckoned with was rebounding. In the 1960-61 season, he recorded a total of 2,149 rebounds, and in that same season, he also averaged 27.2 rebounds a game. Also another unbreakable record. The only other person to come close to him was Bill Russell with 1,930 rebounds in the 1963-64 season. Number 8, single season wins for a team, the Golden State Warriors. In the 1995-96 NBA season, the Chicago Bulls did the impossible by winning 72 games, meaning they lost only 10 times that season.
Jordan with the step. Yes.
Michael Jordan has just been outstanding. Ever since Pippen and Rodman went out of the lineup, Michael has picked it up, playing with a great deal of confidence.
20 years later, for the 2015-16 NBA season, the Golden State Warriors would improve on that record by a single game, finishing the season with 73 wins and 9 losses.
It's official, number 73. The greatest regular season in NBA history now belongs to the 2016 Golden State Warriors.
Just reaching 70 wins is a Herculean task, as the previously mentioned teams are the only 2 to ever do it in the history of the NBA. Even 69 wins in a season has only happened twice so far, so to get to 74 wins, you would have to have one of the greatest NBA teams ever assembled.
What kind of character has been required from your guys in the pursuit of this historic mark?
I mean, that's everything for us. There's so many guys that sacrifice. Everybody has a role in this team, and they come in every night with that focus.
Number 7, consecutive regular season games played, AC Green. There's a reason why Green is called the Iron Man. His record of 1,192 consecutive regular season games played is nothing short of spectacular.
You went from November 19, 1986 to April 18, 2001, and you only missed 3 games in that 15-year span. I almost find that impossible.
He played 16 seasons in the NBA, and during that time, he only missed 3 regular season games, and that was in his second season.
Again, that's that perseverance that you talk about and that will, determination to play. But just tell me, how was it playing through? Because I know you didn't play 1,192 games healthy.
Right.
There were some games that you played where you wasn't healthy at all,
right,
and you still were able to push through it. Tell us a little bit about that.
To eclipse this record, not only do you need to have career longevity and avoid injury during that time, you also need to be productive enough to be in your team's rotation.
And you never once said, you know what, I'm tired, I just need time, because I know we're going to go deep into the playoffs. So.
Well, the thing about it, Phil Jackson nor Coach Riley would ever listen to me. So that was the thing about it.
The current active streak is held by Mikal Bridges, but he's only 6 seasons in and has a long way to go to beat out Green. Number 6, career total assists, John Stockton. Scoring is obviously an important part of basketball. It's how you win the game, after all. Just as important is getting the ball to those who score. And the best at dishing out those assists is John Stockton.
A new NBA assist king, John Stockton.
Over his career, he amassed a whopping 15,806 dimes. He played nearly 20 seasons in the NBA, and in many of those seasons, he played a full 82 games.
Stockton was one of the league's most durable players, rarely missing a game in his 19 seasons.
He never used excuses. I've seen him, with a little nagging injury here, a little nagging injury there, and right at game time, I say, "Are you ready to go?" "Yep."
It's going to take a lot to surpass his accomplishment. The closest is Jason Kidd with 12,091 assists. And the closest active player is Chris Paul, sitting just below Kidd with just under 12,000.
Oh, great behind the back pass, and Capella finishes it off. What a play!
Number 5, most regular season games played, Robert Parrish. Several NBA players have played 20 or more seasons in the league, but none of them have played more regular season games than Robert Parrish, who's been in an astounding 1,611 games.
Known for his mid-range jumper and defensive dominance, Parrish won 4 NBA championships and remains the all-time leader in games played.
The next closest is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 1,560 games. Not only would you need to be in the NBA for at least 20 seasons, you'd have to play a significant amount of those games for each season, which can be tricky, especially as players reach 40 years of age.
It was like he's a man amongst boys, and it was really eye-opening as far as, wow, this guy can flat out play.
For Parrish, during his career, he played at least 70 games a season, except for his last where he was in only 43 games. Number 4, career three-pointers. Stephen Curry. Arguably the best shooter of all time, nothing hits quite like watching Curry sink a deep three.
Oh, and now Curry gets it right back from half court, and it's good! A Curry moment in Boston. Got it off in time, and drills a half-court shot.
It's almost unfair how he's able to make seemingly impossible shots. His current proclivity has made him the current record holder of made three-pointers since December 14, 2021, when he passed Ray Allen.
Here's Curry for the record. It's good! And there it is! Stephen Curry! The all-time three-point king in the NBA!
Curry is still active in the NBA, so it's unknown where exactly the final numbers will stand when everything is all said and done. For anyone to pass this record, they're going to have to start putting up threes early and have a long career.
Ray Allen broke Reggie Miller's record in 2011. It was February 10th. And now Stephen Curry breaks Ray Allen's record.
Number 3, career points, LeBron James. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar retired in 1989, he finished with 38,387 career points.
We'd just like to say thank you for letting us share in your great career.
At the time, it seemed like an insurmountable feat, as a person would need to not only be a scoring machine, but also have a lengthy career. It just so happened that such a player came to pass when LeBron James was able to surpass Abdul-Jabbar on February 8, 2023.
LeBron James, a shot in history, and there it is! LeBron stands alone!
James is still active in the league and has scored over 40,000 points, and in this late stage of his career, continues to put up impressive numbers. Essentially, it's gonna take another LeBron James to unseat this record.
LeBron, you are the NBA's all-time scoring leader. Congratulations.
Number 2, most points in a game, Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain is one of the greatest to ever play the game. Standing at 7 feet 1 inch tall, he was just an absolute marvel and dominated the NBA.
He had erupted onto the scene in 1959, winning Rookie of the Year and MVP honors in the same season.
In fact, it was only in his 3rd season when he scored 100 points in a single game on March 2nd, 1962. Unfortunately, no video footage of the game exists, as the NBA wasn't considered a major league and didn't broadcast every game.
The game against the Knicks began, and it was clear from the outset that it was going to be a magical night. There was no television coverage, and only a few thousand fans were in attendance, but the ones who witnessed it saw history unfold.
Chamberlain was a scoring machine that season as he averaged 50.4 points a game. Another unbreakable record, by the way. The closest anyone has come was Kobe Bryant when he scored 81 points in 2006.
And an 81-point game, 55 in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed the second greatest scoring performance in NBA history.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Most championships as a player. Bill Russell. Winning an NBA championship is quite an accomplishment. It's not an easy task to achieve, so imagine winning a mind-boggling 11 of them.
Yet for all his accolades, one aspect of his transcendent career stands out. He has more titles to his credit than any other player in NBA history.
That'd put you on the same level as the legendary Boston Celtic Bill Russell. Most of his wins came at a time when the Celtics were the dominant team in the NBA during the 60s, and there were less than 15 teams in the league at this time.
That's it. It's all over. It's all over. Everybody in the place is yelling and screaming. They deserve it, John. They're the greatest basketball team that was ever assembled.
It's a set of conditions that will never be seen again, as the league has expanded to 30 teams, and even winning 3 or more championships is hard enough, let alone 11.
Russell is the greatest winner of all time, the most valuable player of all time, and no one can equal his record of 11 championships in 13 years.
What NBA record do you think is unbreakable? Let us know in the comments.
The all-time leading scorer, you have witnessed it, LeBron James.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.